Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Gospel Victor Steven. You can call me the Favor Bliss. I am a relationship counselor and transformational coach for women. I teach you to 10x the quality of your life, to live by design, to make wise relationship decisions, and prosper from rest. So on this channel, you should expect anything with respect to womanhood, with respect to prosperity, with respect to um, living out your authentic self, basically. And of course, with respect to having a blissful relationship and marriage. This is day three of the Wealthy You Challenge, the beginner's guide to financial success. So I'm basically going to be helping you if you're just starting out your journey into, wealth creation, into prosperity. You don't really know what money is about. This video and this challenge is for you. If you missed day one and day two, you can go through it to my channel. I would also add the link to the description of this video so that you can easily access day one and day two of this challenge. In day one, we spoke to understanding your money story, knowing where it all began, what your first encounter with money was like, and how your relationship has been with money so far. In day two, we looked at how to identify limiting beliefs. We looked at how to change the narrative, how to break out from, patterns that must have been there over time, how this belief system came about, and how they have affected the results you have been experiencing in your financial life so far. And I want to believe that you gained value from the previous video. I mean, that's why you're watching this one, right? And if you did not watch the other ones, please go watch it now. So today, quickly, we'll be looking at redefining your money values. There will be no way to rewire your money blueprint if we do not talk about our value system. Every decision we make in life today is largely tied to our value system. So we're going to talk about your money values today. And we're going to talk about identify what really matters to you. Okay. So you're going to define your three top values are going to reflect on how your financial decisions align with your values, right? And we're going to set intention to make future financial choices that honor these values. So let's get right into this video. Now, what are money values? Money values are the principles and the priorities that guides how you earn, how you spend, how you save, and how you invest your money. They are the things that you hold so high with respect to money that determines how you diversify your funds when they come in. So a money value could look like why you save. It could be for security. You don't want to be stranded. You don't want to be at a point where you don't have anything to use, to meet your daily expenses. Another person's money value could be freedom. They want to have the flexibility to pursue their dreams. They want to be able to do what they want. They don't want to be stranded at any point, right? And some person's money value is generosity. They feel like I have to give first, I have to help. God would always take care of me. Another person's money value is comfort first. They just want to feel okay. So whenever money comes in, they must just go after what would help them feel comfortable and will give them the comfortable life, right? Without even thinking of, saving or investing. For some persons, it's the other way around. So that is what money value speaks to. It is what guides how you use money, how you make money, how you diversify your income. Now, why is this conversation necessary? This conversation is necessary because if you're going to make sound decisions with respect to money, you need to be able to clearly articulate what your values are. What are your core values? What are the things you hold so dear? Now, whenever money comes, your money must go to that direction. So, for example, for a parent, the child's well-being is a core part. That's nurturing quality or that value of that person. He knows that, oh, I must take care of my child. So whenever money comes into the picture, even before that parent spends money on himself or herself, they first think of their child. Oh, my child needs this. My child needs that. So you need to be able to clearly identify this thing and align your value system with the results you want to see in your financial life. So if the value system you have held so far has not been serving you, you would like to, at this point, drop them and begin to adopt new value systems that would help you going forward. Okay, now I'm going to just share some steps you can take for a reflective exercise to help you, do better with this. Now, first off, you're going to brainstorm and you're going to really sit down to think what matters to you in life, what basically matters to you, right? So I, for one, some things that I hold so dear, I prioritize so dear. Of course, my well-being, right? That's one. Number two, I prioritize my hair. I really like my hair looking good. I wouldn't mind making my hair every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks. I mean, that's what I've been doing so far. I mean, it takes some amount of money, but that is a value. That's a value system. I prioritize my look. I prioritize my stomach. Yeah, I believe in, I mean, feeding well. I also prioritize my son's well-being. I mean, thankfully, I married a man that God has been using to, sort out that area for me. You need to be able to identify what matters to you, what is key to you, what is that thing that is you know important to you, that you know that it's non-negotiable. It could be family, it could be education. That's another thing too that I value education so much. I could pay for courses. I may not necessarily get an outfit for myself, but I can pay for courses. I have done that for some months now, and even my husband is mad at me, like, young lady, you need to take care of yourself, right? You need to look like what's coming out of you, right? And I've been learning that lately, and some persons that know me closely have been seeing some you know little results here and there, and we're going to do better as we go on. So what matters to you? Identify that. That's the first thing. You need to sit down and clearly, and I'm not just saying think about it. I'm saying while you think about it, you've been able to identify it, write it down, put it down on paper, okay? Identify what matters to you. Then secondly, you're going to rank the top 5 values you feel are the most important, put them in order of priority, right? And the third one, you're going to reflect on how these values are currently influencing your financial decision. You're going to ask yourself, for each of these values, do I prioritize this value in my financial choices? If I'm saying this is the value, these are the things I value. Am I prioritizing this? Am I prioritizing this? Am I prioritizing this in my financial choices? And if not, why? And if not, what is holding you back? Why aren't you prioritizing, saving? If you say you want financial freedom, why aren't you prioritizing saving? Why aren't you automating your savings? Why aren't you building a system around your life that would enable you to save better? These are important questions to ask, okay? So you need to also take this down. I believe you have a journal for this program. If you don't, you should get one now. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is to set a financial intention. The same way you've been setting goals for the year, I want you to now set an intention now. For example, you're going to write a short sentence that combines one of your value with a financial goal. For example, the value is family. Now, the goal or the intention could be save for a family vacation. Save for a family vacation. Now, the intention is to, I will save $100 per month so my family can enjoy a vacation next year. The goal is to save for a family vacation, but you intend to save $100 per month to see that this family vacation you want comes to materialization. So, yes, it is good enough to say, oh, I want to get better with saving, but you become more clear by stating your intent. This is what I'm going to do to achieve this goal. Now, see, the value family is there. Now, the intent, how you're going to achieve this goal, to see that your value is in alignment with your goal. You've clearly spelled it out. And so when your resources come in, maybe at the end of every month, you know that $100 is going to a certain account for what? Family vacation. This way, you are aligning your finances with your value system, your financial decisions with your value system. Okay, I was reading a book recently, The Psychology of Money, and this is me just going to paraphrase now. The author of the book said, um, most times whenever people write about money, they all give steps and principles and calculations and all of that. But a lot of persons fail to see that when it comes to handling money, it has a lot more to do with your belief system, has a lot more to do with your character than all of those steps. And that makes so much sense. When someone has he set an example with two persons, right? One person, had right, I think he was a janitor. He had a regular job, not really a reputable job, right? But that person was a consistent saver. He had somewhere he put out a certain amount of money from. That person died a wealthy person. People were surprised to see that that person had amassed that amount of wealth through his lifetime. And another person, on the other hand, was wealthy, was throwing money around. Everybody knew he had money, But because of that arrogance, he had thrown money around. It wasn't long, and that person ended up broke. Now, here's the thing: it's not really about having a poor job or having a great job that can bring a certain amount of money. It is your value system. What is it that if you have money today, the whole world would know because of your spending habits, you just start buying and buying and buying? Or is it that because if you have money today, the way you start talking to people would be different because you feel like money is what makes you who you are? I would really recommend that you read that book, The Psychology of Money. I'm still on it. I'm not yet done with the book, but it is highly transformational. You really need to read it. And the first book I stated for this challenge is Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. You must read it. You must read it if you want to express a shift in your financial life. Okay. Another book that I know that someone recommended, and I mean that book will help you in every area of your life, not necessarily restricted to money, is Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. You should also read that book because it will help you and change your life in no small way. All right. Now, here are some action steps I would encourage that you do going forward, and we're still going to talk about it extensively in the coming days. First off, you need to reduce unnecessary spending. You need to intentionally reduce unnecessary spending. Buy only what you need and not what you want. That thing you think you can't do without. Trust me when I say you can actually do without it. So buy what you need and not just what you think you want. You need to set up an automated savings account, and every because you know, okay, at this time money will come into my account. If you're a salary earner or if you're a business person, and money comes into your account, let's say weekly or on any basis that automate your savings. And whenever money comes into this account, this amount must be deducted. You know, and set up a savings account where you cannot touch your money unless you've, let's say, gotten to your goal or gotten to an expiry date, so that it can help you build discipline. Because if you can touch it, you would as well go touch it. And I would always advise that you use some of these saving platforms, fintech platforms, as they would really, really help you. Instead of going to Ialajo or Akawo, I tried that last year and I lost money. A lot of persons have gotten negative stories from it. Some persons have positive stories from it, but not everybody is lucky, right? Another beautiful thing about using these fintech platforms is you have interest on your money, no matter how little it is. The whole beautiful thing about interest on your money is you see the results on the long term, right? So I would really encourage you, if you want to build a savings culture, you want to build a savings habit, use fintech platforms. They would help you, okay? The next thing to do, okay, a visualization activity I think you can also carry out. You need to imagine a life where your financial decision align perfectly with your values, where your financial decision align perfectly such that, oh, you value family, you have enough money to spend, you can give your family the quality of life that you want, and you are not breaking the bank in the process. You could also picture yourself feeling content, confident, and proud of the choices you make every day, because it's really not about how much you have in your account, but the quality of life you're able to experience with what you have at the moment. Yes, I know that you need a large sum of money to experience a certain level of luxury, but the truth is there's a certain level of contentment and satisfaction you have with your life at the moment that will make you happy, right? Instead of basing your happiness on the amount of money you have in your bank account. Your bank account, the amount of money you have in your account can help, can be amazing, right? Can boost your happiness, but you shouldn't base your happiness or the essence of your life on the amount of money you have in your bank account. Okay, so for the rest of this week, I would really encourage you every evening, please journal about one financial decision you made that day and how it aligned or didn't align with your value. Now, what this will do, it will help you track your progress for every single day of the week. Oh, today I spent money buying this. You should also have a journal for tracking your expenses. Oh, today I bought this, I bought this, I bought this, I bought this. Which thing did I buy that wasn't necessary? What did I buy that is not in alignment my um with my value system? The more you begin to identify these things, the more intentional you become with your finances, the more you're able to call yourself to order when you want to spend impulsively, right? Or something you shouldn't spend money on. Okay. You should also choose one small habit to adjust this week to better reflect on your values. For example, cutting back on non-essential spending. I mentioned this, and of course, if you can get an accountability partner to help you on this journey, that would help you in no small way. You should get an accountability partner that you talk to from time to time. Oh, and if you don't have an accountability partner, that's still fine. Just ensure to discipline yourself, okay? So that you can see the results that you desire. And if you gain value from this video, if all I said wasn't gibberish to you, do well to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications for the next video that's going to drop, because it's going to change your life. And also, do me a favor to share the link of this video to someone that you know needs to see this. Everyone that you know, or they're doing poorly in their finances, or they're beginners, this video is for them. That'll be all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.